Found one. Okay, so it took me a little bit to find an EV, but here it is. Kind of rare, so I need an Ultra Ball. This one's really squirming around. There we go. Ah, dang it, it ran. It's not fun. But yeah, EVs spawn here like all the time. And one of the things I did want to try to do was to... I need 4 of them. I need 1 for just a regular EV, and then I need the other 3 to evolve. So probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch them all off screen, unless I could find one just like right here, then like the next like 2 Pokemon. Nope, doesn't look like I was gonna be able to get it, unless it literally just pops up after Psyduck. Nope. Seem content on just giving me another Psyduck. There it was. I saw, Alan's tail just start freaking out, so I'm like, oh, is there a thing? Oh yeah, the trainer's on the other side. In my party right now, I switched to Machop, and that's mostly because I want to give it some experience. Be a rebel. So I want Machop to gain at least a few levels before I reach the next area. I'm probably going to do the same thing with... right, use the U-turn, so now it flew out. That Rock Slide is going to do a lot of damage. Yep. Oh wait, he's also flying, so... It's actually kind of funny. When I was originally playing through this game and finally finished it, I got to Bruno, and I forgot how many of his Pokemon actually know Rock Slide, and it was just destroying my mostly flying team. And I'm like, oh, I did not expect this for some reason. About to send up Primate. How about I switch to Martin first? Then you use Crunch. It's the bite attack, but it does it twice. Sorry, but U-turn doesn't do anything because there's no other Pokemon in your team, dude. Ow. I always forget how good of a move Waterfall is. I just go like, no, it's not as good as Scald. Okay. I'll just... that's not 100 yet. Yeah, I'll use 2 super potions instead of 1 hyper potion. Then I'll use this on Martin. I have only 1 left. Okay. Pokemon is soothing, isn't it? Oh, sorry, I spaced out. I'm a coach trainer. You want to have a battle? Sure. This will probably end well. This will probably end not so well for me, but okay, Firo. So I'll switch to Alan. Zippy Zap, so I have priority. Ooh, didn't take him out in 1 hit. That was really effective. Let's do this again then. Okay, what else do you got? Yeah, 21. Brick Break. Sure. I'll put on top of Bide. I still remember when Brock gives you Bide, and it's like, why? Oh, he's gonna have Drill Run on all of his Pokemon, isn't it? Ow. Okay, let me switch over to Machop. He's gonna send out Beedrill. I'm gonna switch to Penny, then use a flying attack. Wait, no, not that. Okay. Yeah, I figured, because Drill Run is a ground type move, so it wouldn't affect me. Let's do regular wing attack. Don't really need to do Fly. Twin Noodle isn't going to do much because it's bug type. I'm going to just use quick attack to make sure I hit first. Okay. What's the final one? Sand Slash. Okay. Gonna throw Machop back out there, and then I'm gonna switch to Martin so I can get the bonus. Unless it turns out to be an Alolan. Sand Slash. Okay, no. They're not gonna be that rude to me. Although, that is really interesting that there are ways to get Alolan Pokemon in this game, so it would make more sense if there actually were Alolan Pokemon in it. I mean, one of the things I actually really did like in X and Y was there were trainers who were, there were certain trainers who were called tourists, and tourists had Pokemon that weren't in the regional Pokedex. And I found that really cool as a concept. I was like, oh hey, here's our Pokemon from our home. I'll use Scald again. That worked well the first time. Chop's 22. I think it's 24 when they evolve. Could be wrong though. Drill run? Yeah. Figured. Let's see if site's back up and running. Okay, it kind of is. I'm able to look it up. Machop evolves at 28, so I'm going to be holding on to him for a bit. Yeah, it has a higher than normal chance of critting, which is pretty good, all things considered. Do you know what? How about I just give that candy to Machop to help him go along. Still needs a little bit more. Do I actually need heals? Yeah, kind of. Soda's 50, a freshwater is 30. Yeah. I'm gonna give Alan the freshwater. And I'm gonna hold off on healing Martin and Penny for later. Five silver pineapple berries. We actually haven't encountered silver and gold berries yet. So what they do is effectively a silver berry gives you, it's as if you had put two, it's either 2 or 3 berries at the same time of that type, and gold is either 3 or 5 depending on what the other one was. I forget if it's like a factor of 3 and then a factor of 5, or if it's 1 then it's 2 or 3. I'm not gonna try to catch it. I did notice that its tail was wagging. One here. Huh, silver raspberries. It's in this one? There we go. Tiny Ponyta sticking up out of grass. I do like how when an Eevee appears, it makes itself known by being very loud. Don't throw the game, throw balls instead. Pretty good. Found a nugget. Nana berries. I do like how the trainers on this road in particular have their Pokemon next to them, so you can actually see what they're fighting. And I wish they actually did that in more Pokemon games, where it's just like the their favorite their headliner of their team is standing right next to them. No, not the hat. Okay. Yeah, I'll use Penny. Okay. Well, that's just mean. Okay. Yeah, I have a full heal. I'm gonna just use this regular antidote though, because I would rather use the full heal on stuff I don't have. This one's normal type, so I'll probably switch to... Yeah, I'll switch to, Nicholas. Actually, there's a good chance that I might be able to get in a first hit with Machop here if I use Seismic Toss. Right, it's dependent on his level. You tried though. Good job though. Okay. Let's use Payday a few times. Oh, nasty plot, yeah. With the amount of damage I'm doing, I should be able to get 2 more out of it if... With Persian, like, staying at, like... Oh, nope. Can be getting more. Good old gentleman, always having those items on them. You know, this is something I haven't really talked about before, but I actually attempted to make a ROM hack of Emerald. And one of the things was that at some point in the game, you would actually be able to change your outfit to resemble a one of the other types of trainers. Like, you would still look like Brendan or May, but it would be like the coloring changes to resembling them. Pokemon Road used to be the cycling road, which wasn't very safe, but it got much safer once it became Pokemon Road. Basically what he's saying is that it was pretty unsafe because there was a harsh slope. And so people would continue to fall off their bikes or into trainers. Okay. You know what, Machop? You deserve this lemonade. It acts as a full heal for you, so... Wait, no, not Hyper Potion. So, I've actually heard the name of this Pokemon pronounced two different ways, and apparently they're both correct. It's Executor, which is how they pronounce it in the anime, and Executor. And I'm like, there's no C after the U, and it's like, yeah, but apparently that is grammatically correct. Executor. And I'm like, no, I don't think it is. So it's grass, but it's also psychic type as well. So hopefully they don't hit me too hard with the psychic, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Gonna use it again. Mega Drain. Should have figured. Sorry, Penny. I'm gonna throw you another. I'm gonna throw you a revive in a bit. Okay. What? Excuse me? Okay, why is this Executor getting so many critical hits? This is actually kind of annoying. There's like Psychic, crit, and my Pokemon's dead. Yeah, use the revive on Alan. That's annoying. Why did it do that? It should have said, like, you can't because it's still up. But, oh well, I guess. Wait, no. Okay, bag. I could use Hyper Potion on Alan. Get him back up all the way. Use a Super Potion on Penny. get her back up, but she might get hit by another... Yeah. Yeah, that did significantly less damage, but it's still annoying how much it did. Okay, now I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion, and then I'm gonna use Fly again. There we go. Sadly, Bubba didn't get any experience, but at least Machop gained some experience. About to send out Ninetales. Knowing how the other Pokemon went, I'm gonna just switch to Martin first. Okay, fight Waterfall because it's not gonna get burned by Scald. There we go. Starmie. Gonna switch to Alan. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna call it an Ultra Potion. A Hyper Potion. This is like one of the few times in which having potions on hand has actually helped me. I rarely ever do stuff like that. But then again, oh my gosh, really? Oh, healed its potion with sheer determination. Good job. It was a crit and it still almost got him. I'm gonna use regular Thunder instead of Voided. Dang it. Sorry, Alan. Oh! He held on. Gonna use a Zippy Zap. I didn't want to use it another time because I didn't think it would be necessary, but knowing her, I probably should have. This has been like one of the hardest fights I've had so far. Thanks for the Ultra Balls, though. Small girl with Vulpix. There's still a bit more of this road left, so how about I'm gonna just leave it here, and I'll see you guys next time.